Very much for joining us on this Wednesday that kind of feels like a Tuesday. Meanwhile, a brand new email bombshell for Hillary Clinton on this Wednesday morning.
New claims that she and her staff tried to plant questions during her first hearing on Benghazi.
And this is hard to deny. Now Clinton is desperately trying to flip the script and turn everything upside down. Is anyone going to buy it? Mike Emanuel is live on the campaign trail. He's in Westchester, New York, near some private servers.
Brian, Ainsley, Steve, good morning to you. Hillary Clinton is back home here in New York ahead of her appearance in a televised national security forum tonight. Clinton tried to go on offense yesterday in Tampa, attacking Donald Trump for his positions on national security and foreign policy. Tampa is the home of the U.S. military's Central Command, so military issues should play big there. One example, Clinton criticized Trump for how he would take on the threat from ISIS.
He says he has a secret plan to defeat ISIS, but the secret is he has no plan. After all his talk, the only thing that is clear is he has no clue about what he's talking about.
My colleague Catherine Herridge is out with a new report on the Clinton team's collaboration with a key ally on Capitol Hill, New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez, ahead of a major Foreign Relations Committee hearing in January 2013 looking into the Benghazi terror attack. Then Clinton aide Philippe Rines emailed Chelsea Clinton, quote, "We wired it that Menendez would provide an opportunity to address two topics we needed to debunk: her actions, whereabouts on 9/11, and these emails from Chris Stevens about moving locations." The newly released email provided by Citizens United that led to this moment in the Foreign Relations Committee hearing.
Can you give us your insights on the decision-making process regarding the location of the mission? And as part of that, can you also, in your response, you touched upon it in your opening statement, but what actions were you and your staff taking the night of September 11th and into September the 12th?
We've gotten no comments so far from the Clinton campaign. Ainsley, Steve, Brian?
What are they supposed to say, Mike? They got caught. I mean, he read it exactly like the email said. It's to Chelsea. What are they going to say?
Excellent question. We're asking.
Right.
They have not responded.
You're right.
Right
I
out
should
of
have
the
asked
gate.
you that. I put you in a bad
So
situation.
she said, I want these topics discussed at the hearing. Right out of the gate, Senator Menendez. Those are the first topics he throws to her.
Yes, indeed. Followed the script well.
It is incredible.
The other big story out there is what has been revealed is that apparently it looks like right after, it started to hit the fan and the House started asking the Clintons to send the emails to them. They erased them all. So Congressman Jason Chaffetz, who's going to join Brian here in about 10 minutes, has sent a letter to the U.S. Attorney for D.C. to investigate why a staffer, after they were instructed, hold on to all that stuff forever until the end of the investigation, hit the delete button.
Right.
And did that because that's against the law.
By the way, the whole convenience thing, she flipped back from a iPad to a BlackBerry or a private phone back and forth, and I think we're missing the iPad.
We're missing, I think, 11 devices.
11 devices.
Who has 11 I can't even keep up with one.
Well, keep in mind, who keeps a hammer in their office to smash a BlackBerry?
Heather, how could you keep 11 devices in your clutch? Women, we can't. No. There's no room. Right. There's no room.
All right.
No, one at a time.
Meanwhile, one of the things that Hillary Clinton, it was revealed when she talked to the FBI, they said to her, that C in the quotations, that means classified, right? And she goes, I didn't realize that. Julian Assange was on last night and has proof that that was a lie. She knew exactly what the C stood for because he's got thousands of email. Watch.
Clinton says that she can't remember what a C in brackets stands for. Everyone in positions of government and in WikiLeaks knows it stands for classified confidential. And in fact, we have already released thousands of cables by Hillary Clinton. Here she is, Clinton. See, that's her signature, Clinton, with the C in bracket right there. Thousands of examples where she herself has used this C in brackets and signed it off.
So he's telling Sean Hannity last night that She sent thousands of emails and accepted thousands of emails with the C. I can understand if it's just one email and she wants to say she doesn't know what the C stands for. But thousands, her husband was president, she's been in politics for years, she knew what she was doing.
Plus, also, apparently, she used the C in the brackets.
Exactly.
And so she knew what it meant.
Nancy Pelosi made an effort yesterday to get Paul Ryan, the Speaker, to agree in a bipartisan way not to make public any of these hacked emails, anything that's
so we can't see them.
Yeah, so we can't see them. I'm sure that's politically motivated, but nobody here on this couch supports what Julian Assange does. He's already done countless damage to us by combining with Bradley Manning, now in jail. What's his?
Yeah,
Chelsea Bradley, now in jail. And by releasing all these cables that did a lot of damage to us internationally. So we're not pro-hacking, but we're trying to say no one doubts the authenticity of what's going on behind closed doors.
Exactly.
All right. Meanwhile, a couple of days ago in Cleveland, Hillary Clinton had in total a giant cough-a-thon that lasted about 4 minutes. 2 minutes there in front of Tim Kaine, who's standing back there watching her cough, and then
did nothing.
And then on an airplane later. This was a big story on Drudge and other outlets. However, the mainstream media, not so much. We asked our brain room to do some checking into the first 2 nights, Monday and Tuesday. How much did they cover that? The coughing fits?
15 seconds on ABC on Monday night, nothing on Tuesday. Look, NBC didn't cover it at all. CBS didn't cover it at all either.
And on social media, when NBC did do something, they got rebuked for doing it from the campaign. Hillary Clinton struggles to fight back coughing attack is what was out there.
That was the NBC story that was put out by Andrew Rafferty, who's an NBC correspondent. He put out a 5-paragraph report.
Right. And Dan Pfeiffer, what is his title with the campaign?
Dan
I didn't
Pfeiffer
know he was.
an Obama former senior advisor.
Yeah, was. So he tweets this out. We'll be very curious to see whether NBC tries to justify this crap or just does this right thing and does the right thing and apologizes.
Then you got Hillary's campaign guy, Nick Merrill. He writes, "Get a life."
To the reporter.
Listen, the headline only said Hillary Clinton struggles to fight back coughing attack. It's not even that bad.
And it's been pointed out, too, the headlines of one story with John McCain. John McCain, most think, will not survive a second term in the White House when he was running for president.
Good point. Yeah, they were all over him with his health.
So it looks like all the pushback, it's press intimidation. You write a story about Hillary Clinton. However, if you go to the Drudge Report, every day he said stuff questioning, her health and stuff like that. These reports weren't even close to that, and yet Andrew Rafferty over at NBC really took some flack.
She had 2 coughing fits in one day.
4 minutes.
Did not report it.
4 minutes. Anyway, what do you think about that? Email us friends@foxnews.com.